Last year we got 2 Marvel Mechs, which I took a look at, and now is for some reason one of the most popular videos on my channel, so thank you for all those views. And we also got a Batman mech, but this year we have the grand return of Superman, which is really cool, and also the grand return of Lex Luthor, who hasn't been in the set in a hot minute. Last time we got a Superman minifigure was in the 2019 CMF for DC, which didn't sell too well as far as I could tell, and you can see the back of the box there. And of course we got the DC Superman branding on the front, so there's conflicting rumours that we're going to get more stuff outside of Lego Batman for DC, but also as well the 2 Marvel ones are really excellent and really cool as well. We've got the grand return of Ultron as well, who we haven't seen since the Mighty Micro line, which is really cool. So another character welcoming back in minifigure form. And for the first time ever, we are getting Venom, which is really cool. I cannot wait to build that figure and add that to the Marvel collection. But if you guys want to see more early 2025 reviews, I have the Spider-Verse set on the way. So we're going to take a closer look at all 3 of these. Here's the Superman mech. I thought we'll start with DC. As you can see here, it's just a standard mech. We'll take a closer look at the minifigures in a moment. Moving Lex to one side. So you can see here how it's all built up. You've got the shoulder joints here. You've got these little parts here that are on clips that pop off quite easily. I've noticed when moving it around, but you can like adjust it how you'd like. You've got 3 fingers and a thumb on each hand, so you can like pose it into a fist if you'd like. And again, it just wants to pop out. It's really cool to have something, a Superman Lego set, even though it is a mech, which people are like, oh, why does Superman need a mech? Well, he is going up against kryptonite, so this will protect him for them, protect him from the kryptonite radiation or whatever, which is really cool. You can open up the cockpit piece, so you are able to bring his cape out, so you could have it fully closed up. You've got a little printed shield piece here, or like triangular piece here for the Superman logo, the S. The legs, again, just on, you've got ball joints for the feet, so you can pose them how you'd like. These are on ball joints as well, so you can like have the leg splayed out like this. Looking around the back with the cape out of the way, you can see how it's all built up. And you've got some thruster engines, so it kind of helps him fly about and stuff like that. So you could have him like flying around or like adjust them how you'd like. His cape does like to go a bit funny there. Also, you've got waist articulation as well, as you know, with all these newer versions of the mechs that they changed a few years ago now. So you could get some dynamic poses. I do like the gold belt buckle, but I also kind of wish it was yellow just to match these 2 parts of the belt going wrapping around it. And it doesn't even wrap around all the way to the back. So it's a bit weird battling your Lex Luthor minifigure, which comes with a stud shooter. So you could like press down and shoot Superman with the kryptonite, but it's not going to do much because he's in the mech suit. So here we have the grand return of Superman and even Lex Luthor, who hasn't been in a set in a very long time himself. So these are all new exclusive minifigures for the time of recording this video. So hopefully we get more DC sets in the summer. We'll have to wait and see. But as you can see here, we've got the classic Superman chest with the yellow belt. It would have been nice if they'd given him the red hip piece to give him the red pants, considering you've got the red straps there, which would have been nice. It has 1 peg hole for the cape, so it's only like a junior's cape, just to make it easier to pose in the mech. Lex Luthor comes with a piece of kryptonite, which was introduced in Power Mine. See there a better look at his torso and leg and toe printing, which is really nice to see. They went all out for Lex Luthor. I love the little silver touches at the top there. It comes with this translucent armor piece, which is really cool. I don't know if that's ever been introduced in that color in another set. Let me know in the comments. Spinning them both around the back, you can see Lex Luthor's exoskeleton on the back there. Removing the hairpiece, he's got red glowing eyes, which is really cool. And lifting up the cape, you could get a better look at his black torso. here is the Iron Man mech and Ultron. So we'll take a closer look at Ultron in a moment. Version of Iron Man, I really like the gold, the pearl gold and dark red colour scheme. Really gives me the MCU vibes of Iron Man 1. So like the Superman mech we just took a look at, you can of course pose the shoulders. So on this arm you've got two stud shooters which are really cool, so you can fire those off and shoot Ultron. Now I will say it's a little bit limited because of how bulky the shoulders are. As much as I like the design of what they've gone for here with all this texturing, I don't really like how it kind of limits how you can pose the weapon, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's mainly this dark grey piece under the arm that kind of prevents you from doing that. On the other hand, you've got the fingers again in gold, so you can again close them up, make a fist, and you've got a pearlescent piece here for the pulse blast. So you can make that. I love the printed arc reactor piece. Getting that in a different shape is really cool. Again, like all these mechs, the minifigure just sits down and there are some studs and you can close it up how you like. Again, the legs have ball joints up here and the feet can move however you like, and on the bottom of the feet you've actually got little thrusters, so you can make Iron Man fly because of course he is known for flying. You've also got waist articulation here. Back of it, as you can see here, is pretty well covered up actually. I like how well they've actually done that. It's nice smooth pieces, no anti-studs showing on this build really apart from under the big Ninjago pieces. Another grand return, we have Ultron, who hasn't been seen since the Mighty Micro set. As you can see, he's got the spring-loaded shooter piece. Got a nice silver shine to his torso print. I love that they also brought back the neck attachment piece, which is really cool to see. Iron Man has an exclusive helmet, but it also comes in the Iron Man car set, which you can also buy for £25 or £30, I think it is. The torso and legs are from all the other 4+ Iron Man set both around the back. You could get a better look at his back, head and torso printing, which is really cool. Iron Man, just removing the helmet, is the standard Tony Stark face print, which we have been getting for quite a number of years now. The Spider-Man mech. We'll take a closer look at Anti-Venom in the minifigure section, but you can see here this is technically my first Spider-Man mech because I haven't got the previous three, which was the first one, the Doc Ock and Green Goblin double packs. I've never got any of those because there's no exclusive minifigures, but yeah, this one is very similar now that I finished building it to the Iron Man one. Building them back to back are very close in design. They both have bulky shoulders which are well covered up and textured. As you can see, he skipped leg day, so he's a bit buff in the arms and chest, but he's very lanky in the legs. The legs are again the same posability. You've also got the waist articulation, as you can see there. You can move the little ball joints, and you've got the slim feet, which they did with Black Panther and a few other characters. This hand has just the 3 fingers and thumb, nothing too special. This one comes with a little dark grey attachment piece where it allows you to pose the web piece. You've got a really cool Insomniac Spider-Man PS4 white Spider-Man logo, which would have been really cool if we had actually gotten that version of the character as a minifigure, but alas we did not. So he just sits in there like every other one. Spinning around the back, you can see it's quite well tiled off like the Iron Man one. It's really well covered up. And you've got this little piece here which goes in his hand, which we'll take a closer look at later on. Taking a closer look at the web element, because it's just easier to show you from this angle with the camera. So it's a rubberized piece. You can close it up like that, and disconnect it. So let's grab Anti-Venom, captured Anti-Venom in the web, which is really cool. It looks really good when you have a minifigure all webbed up in there, like so. And you could do that if you want, like have him jump out and escape and attack you. On the right, we have the same Spider-Man minifigure. We've been getting it for a very long time now. I do miss the previous iteration of it. It looked much cleaner. And the dark red arm printing just looks really bad on the arms, but it comes with this little web piece which you can attach the web part to from the mech. Anti-Venom looks super cool. Never thought we'd get him as a minifigure so soon. He's got a brand new torso and face print. He comes with this little web extension piece, which is kind of interesting. Never seen that piece used. It's normally used for like decoration on buildings and stuff and fence pieces. Spinning both around the back, you can look at Anti-Venom's back torso printing, which is also really cool with the spider emblem. Anti-Venom is going to be a really cool minifigure to collect. I highly recommend buying this set just for him, as it's the only reason I bought this set, to be honest. Now that I have all three of them built, which ones do I think is the best? I think my favourite one is the Superman one, given the context of the kryptonite and it. I love the Jack Frosters on the back of this one. Just instead of a boring cape build, it really does add a lot to this minifigure, to this mech. The Iron Man one is just really cool for the colour scheme, very reminiscent of Iron Man 1 vibes, and I like that you get the stud shooter arm so you can attack your Ultron minifigure. Spider-Man one is definitely the weakest because we have now had 4 of these Peter Parker Spider-Man mechs, which is insane. Now, I think these are really good value. You get one superhero mech with the minifigure to go inside with it, and you get one exclusive villain minifigure. Now, the Iron Man helmet is brand new, but it also comes in the Iron Man car set, and the Superman minifigure is currently exclusive, but I can see LEGO reusing this figure for quite a few sets down the line. Each of these minifigures here, maybe Lex Luthor gets reused, or it might be reused without leg printing or something like that. Ultron and Anti-Venom I don't see coming in any other sets in this versions, maybe in MCU Ultron. Anti-Venom, you never know. I would highly recommend the Superman one, even though LEGO have kind of done DC dirty with the 2 most popular Marvel characters of Iron Man and Spider-Man that always sell super well with kids, when we as DC fans really want more stuff outside of Batman, and this is our first Superman set in an incredibly long time. I think since the Lego Batman movie, which was the Justice League Party set, was the last set he came in, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might have been the Crypto and Lobo set. Let me know in the comments. It's all a bit close together those years. Your thoughts down in the comment section. Which one of these is your favourite? Do you plan on picking all of them up? I mean, they're not too expensive. So you could ask them for next Christmas, or if you're lucky enough to find them on store shelves early, you might be able to quickly buy them before the Christmas period. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, and I'll see you all in the next video.